My name is Aaliyah Funchal and I'm a sports reporter, talk show host, and I have my own brand called Sports with Aaliyah. I want this segment to not only empower women in sports at the moment, but also inspire young girls, and I want them to know that no matter what, there is always a spot for them at the table in the industry. So without further ado, welcome to Empower Women in Sports Wednesday. Hello everybody, it is Aaliyah Funchal and welcome back to another week of Empower Women in Sports Wednesday. I am so excited for this week's episode because I got to reunite with someone that I've actually covered throughout the last 2 years of her collegiate career, and it's the first professional athlete that I've had on the show so far. This girl has a larger-than-life personality and is extremely tough out on the basketball court. So without further ado, this week's guest is Maya Brewer. So as you can see from her intro video, Maya did go to Wichita State University, which is where I went as well. So it's so cool to have someone that I went to college with be on this show. Maya is an absolute beast on the basketball court, but she was also one of the most entertaining girls on the team, and I just love any interaction I've ever had with her. So I love getting to catch up, and I know you guys will love this episode. So to start things off, Maya was actually a multi-sport athlete and didn't know that she wanted to play basketball in college until later in her high school career when she had to make the decision. So here's Maya explaining how she got her love of sports and how she ultimately decided that she wanted to play basketball.
I would say I realized it like my junior year. I want to say my junior year of high school, because that's when I had to decide if I wanted to play volleyball or if I wanted to play basketball. So I had to dedicate my summer to grinding with basketball training and stuff. So yeah, I say my summer of my junior year. I just loved it. It was just something it was like my escape. It was just something that just always just made me feel complete, I guess. And I know I can just prosper in it. So I just loved it so much, and just I always love learning new things and try to perfect certain things.
One thing that stuck out to me about Maya's journey is that she did play basketball at a junior college, and I know that there's a lot of girls out there that don't know, especially if they're in high school, they don't know if they want to continue being an athlete or not, or people think that you need to get a D1 offer right out of high school or you're not going to go anywhere with it, but I know otherwise, and Maya is also here to tell you guys otherwise, and that there are so many possibilities with going to a junior college, and she was still able to move on to a Division I school and now play professionally.
When I was in high school, I want to say my sophomore year, I didn't even know what the grind was. I didn't know people go in the gym and get in the gym early in the morning. They work on their craft and stuff. I didn't even know about that. So when I learned that in high school, I took that with me to JUCO, and it's all about self-development, because you're just up there for 2 years, by yourself, and there's only a certain amount of skill development that they're going to give you. Makes you it shows you who you are, and it just defines you. I would say if I didn't go JUCO, I don't think I would be where I am today. I feel it really helped me realize who I am, what I wanted, and what it's going to take to get to where I want to be.
For all of the people that have never been to Wichita but have been following me for a while, you know that Wichita is such an amazing fan base and they love their soccer sports. And so Wichita really felt like home to her. So when she got the Division I offer to come play at Wichita, she was sold as soon as she came to the city and saw the campus and met all of the people.
I got my first offer my sophomore year, I want to say in the summer, and that was from Buffalo University. And then I got Colorado. And then my sophomore year, I want to say the beginning, probably like around like October-ish. That's when I got like looked at from Wichita State, and she came to one of my practices at the same time as one of the coaches from Colorado came to my practice, and so they were both like sitting in the gym and like watching me scrimmage with my teammates, and I got like interviewed, like she like brought me in the room, and I talked to the Colorado coach, and then I talked to Coach Adams, and she was just like telling me basically what she liked about my game, what she can do for me and stuff. But I really wasn't too sold on like just like a conversation. I wanted to like see like the campus, the vibe, the environment I would be in. So when I went on my visit, I guess I kind of fell in love with like the I say the environment of like the community, because like the people in Wichita are like really like family orientated. So I really like that. And I don't know. She was graduating. Like I think they graduated like 7 or 8 players when I was coming in my junior year. So honestly, I would just say it was just a opportunity right there. Like 7 to 8 players graduating. Like I was looking for playing time. I was looking for like some exposure coming right in.
As I mentioned before, Maya is an absolute monster on the court. And I know it's normal for guys to be crazy on the court, super physical, but a lot of times in women's sports, it's kind of looked down upon. So I definitely wanted to touch on that with Maya because she is just so aggressive on the court and she leaves everything out there. So I wanted to hear her perspective about growing up and playing super physical in a sport and just see what she had to say.
Women are just kind of underestimated, like men, and like just like the stereotypical, like the stereotype that they make of us. Like we can only like wear pink. We can only like do like the girly stuff, play volleyball. Like put on makeup and like put some curls in my hair. Like like they just think we're just more like of a I don't even know, just like sissies, I guess. Like they just think we're just gonna just like not have like that toughness, that grit. Like I feel like we have already like shown like our empowerment, like we have already like shown what we can do, and I feel like it's definitely starting to like pick up now. While we're in like 2020 and like everything that's going on, like women are starting to like be more like show more equality and stuff, and like step up and like voice their opinion on everything. But I don't know. Me personally, I just I don't really let people tell me like define me. Like I just go out, I just go and do what I know I can do, and honestly I just do what I want. Like can't tell me like I can't do something. So like, and if you do, I'm probably gonna end up proving you wrong. I love to prove people wrong. So
Maya has faced a lot of hardships, especially trying to get an overseas contract, and she seemed to have all of the odds stacked against her. Her season got cut short because of the coronavirus, and you can't really travel, you can't go places and meet people, so getting a contract and getting overseas was so hard for her. I knew if anyone could do it, it would be Maya because she is so persistent and has the best work ethic, so I knew that it would all work out, but it definitely wasn't easy. And I know a lot of times we don't see those hardships from athletes, we only see the end result. So I'm super glad that she got vulnerable with me on how she handled the adversity and overcame it.
I kind of want to start from like when I first started like dreaming about it. Like I always like used to say like I wanted to go overseas, play overseas. Like that's my dream. And so like now that I'm actually like living it and like I'm here, it's like I'm in a dream. Like it's like so surreal. Like I'm like still shocked. Like I wake up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in like a whole different time zone. Like oh my gosh, like I'm not in Kansas City, Missouri. Like it's crazy. When I put my mind to something and I say I'm gonna do something, I stick to it and I do it. And a lot of people have doubted me, like going through like high school, going through JUCO, going through Wichita State, going through just life itself. A lot of people have doubted me. A lot of people have prayed on my downfall. And honestly, I just thank them for that, because if I didn't have if I didn't have those people, I'm sorry, but if I didn't have like those people hating on me or like, just out to get me, I don't think I would be here. Once you put your mind to something and you know what you want to do, just stick with it, grind with it, stay prayed up. Just stay prayed up, and then just grind, like stick to it. Like, cause everything that you're grinding on and like you're working on, it's all gonna show. It's all gonna show one day. Like, I'm not trying to I'm not even like a cocky person. I'm just being honest, because I've been through it. I've been through it. So I would just say I'm a living proof of stick to it, believe in it, and everything is going to, come the other end.
Another thing about Maya is that she definitely thinks that everything happens for a reason, and I agree. I mean, I've been through a lot of hardships as well, and when you're going through it, you're like, why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? What's the reason for it? And she definitely brought up a great point, is that we don't really need to know why these things are happening. If it gets you to the end result, everything happens for a reason, and you just have to go with the flow and enjoy the journey, because that's the best part of it.
I honestly, I live by everything happens for a reason. Like, I feel like everything that I went through in my life, like everything happens for a reason. I don't think I went through everything that I went through for nothing. Like, it was a life learning, it was a life learning situation. Every situation I've been through, anytime I got in trouble, anytime, like anything, like everything happens for a reason. And the reason why everything happens for a reason is because I am where I am right now. Like, yeah, I've been through it all. Like, I've been at the bottom of the bucket. And it wasn't easy, but like everything, you just gotta stay the course. Everything happens for a reason, for real. People don't understand it though. Like, people always want to make everything make sense. Like, you don't need to question it.
I just wanted to say thank you to Maya for coming on this show, and you guys should definitely go follow her and follow her overseas journey. You guys need to watch her in a game. You seriously do, because she is incredible. I'm so happy that you guys got to see her personality on here and hear from her. So thank you all so much for watching. Before we wrap this up, I wanted to let you guys know that I am partnering with Eric Fisher Academy. I'm super excited because their students are going to be doing my hair for each episode and other things that I do with Sports with Aaliyah. So today's hairstyle was done by actually my friend's sister, and now she's my friend too, Carly Clausen at Eric Fisher Academy. She did a great job. We decided on this updo with this little braid, and it looks super cute. So go give her a follow, go follow Eric Fisher, and book with them. Once again, thank you so much for watching and for supporting and empowering women in sports. You can follow me on all social medias at Funshell18 and Sports with Aaliyah. I really appreciate all of your guys' support all of the time. It blows me away, and I cannot thank you guys enough. So with that being said, I will see you all next Wednesday.